Guys, last time we were out here, coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Let go! White 90!
Hey, you know what, men? That was pretty dang good. And you know what's really scary? It gets me even more excited? We're only scratching the surface of our potential. This team has so much talent. So just keep pushing, and we're gonna get to that next level.
Kick your season off by starting your first game. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Cardinals going up against the Lions. With that, let's call in our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis, with this opening week matchup.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Arizona Cardinals. And welcome in, everyone. Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. These two teams, Arizona and Detroit. You know, if you were asked prior to last season which of the two would make the playoffs, probably would have said Arizona, but it was the Lions at 9-7 who made it, and the Cards at 7-8-1. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? On third down, Palmer able to push his way through. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did. Big time. Carson Palmer's got the Cardinal offense on the move. They are in the red zone as we get you back down to the action. Here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
On second down, here's Palmer. And he whips that one incomplete there. The tight end, Jermaine Gresham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
And offensively lucky to have that one back. And the 42-year-old veteran's kick is up and good. An update from Buffalo. The Jets have taken the early lead over the Bills. Josh McCown, a first-quarter touchdown. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. A first down carry here for Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jermaine Gresham, a 7-yard touchdown grab. Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Here's Riddick, and he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
They always say when you have your health, you have everything. And Tyrann Mathieu back on the field, full strength. Great sight to see.
How helpful is that for the secondary of Arizona?
Beyond helpful, because they can match him up in so many different ways. Outside corner, inside of the nickel slot, safety position, both strong and free. His versatility drives them in the secondary.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
On every snap, a defense is trying to establish who they are, but on 3rd and short, that's really when you put it out there and tell people who you are, and that's exactly what they did. For the offense, they're looking at their offensive line and saying, guys, where are you? We need you on those plays.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will knot us up at 10. Well, they started this drive. So not much left here before we reach halftime as the offense is out there now hoping to put together a scoring drive before they head to the locker room. Charles, as the Cardinals come out, let's take a look back to last year. They came in with Super Bowl aspirations. They had won 10 or more games 3 straight years. They wound up finishing with the number 9 overall offense, the number 2 overall defense, but they did not make the playoffs.
That just tells you that sometimes statistics don't tell the total tale, right? Let's take the defense. Number 2 overall in total defense, but they gave up 30 or more points 6 times in 2016. I believe they'd only done that 5 times in the previous 2 seasons. So when you give up that kind of point total, it makes it really hard for your offense to keep pace. So what did they do? They spent some time in the draft. Hassan Reddick, a linebacker out of Temple, was their 1st-round draft pick. Buda Baker, a safety out of Washington, trying to shore up the defensive side in order for them to compete in the NFC West.
Al Palmer. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd and 1, it's Palmer. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll throw on first down here with Palmer. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
So depending on the team, they call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. Second and 10 now. It's Palmer. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a first and goal to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. And that'll bring up second down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now Dawson for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. They've gone to the second quarter in Buffalo. The Jets now up over the Bills. Josh McCown with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Here's Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Stafford now on second down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you down. All right, we will save the week 1. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Palmer now. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down. Carson Palmer's got the Cardinal offense on the move. They are in the red zone as we get you back down to the action. On second down, Palmer. And he is out of bounds, but not before taking this inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a first and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now first and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Now it's Palmer, and that'll be caught by Gresham for a Cardinal touchdown. Jermaine Gresham, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
In order to lead in the game.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Palmer now to throw on 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs defensively. From the red zone now, here's Palmer on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And, Johnson dinged up a bit. Still down. Hopefully nothing serious. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kerwin Williams, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit.
4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads. Took him right off his feet at the 32. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Riddick with a carry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Jim Caldwell's guys cannot come through there on 4th down. Fourth quarter, the offense comfortably in the driver's seat, and they look to extend their lead with 3 more points. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. In the fourth quarter, by the way, of that game in Cleveland. That is now a 2-touchdown game with the Steelers in the driver's seat. Ben Roethlisberger, he was the story there with 4 touchdown passes. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day.